Nation, welcome back to my channel. And I know I've been gone for a hot minute here. I've only been gone for about 2 weeks. On internet land, 2 weeks is like 6 months. Like, you know, on the internet you can literally build a whole lifetime career within one video, or you can watch your career crash, burn, and tank in a matter of one tweet. Like, I've seen it happen before, you guys. It's crazy, and it's actually really scary as well. Yeah, I was gone for a little minute, and I have 2 really good excuses. The first one is I had a really bad sinus infection. All throughout the month of June and maybe a little bit at the end of May, I started to get this sinus problem, and I was just thinking, oh, I'll fix it with some tea tree oil, some honey, maybe I'll just get some rest, maybe I'll up my B6 or B12 or whatever that can help fix your sinuses at home. Sometimes I try to, you know, make sure that I let my body do what it needs to do, because, you know, your body is known for healing itself, and if you allow it to heal itself, then it will. But there are some times, in some cases, that you will need some extra medical intervention. I finally went to the doctor last week, and they finally gave me medication for it, and within 2 days, I just feel immensely better. So I literally, I feel so dumb, you guys. I literally could have had such a more fulfilling month, but no, I was just so stubborn about not wanting to go to the doctors that it just made it hell. Last week was so bad. I literally took a nope week last week where I was just like, I'm not doing anything. An email came and there were some sponsorships that were lined up for me, and I was just like, nope. And I had some friends who were like, would you like to do this? And I was like, nope. Yeah, I took a nope week, which was probably the most, it's probably the best thing I could have done for myself, you guys. I look back and I was just thinking, you know, I'm a full-time mom. I do YouTube full-time. Like, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that you guys don't get to see. Now I have this sticker shop, which is also another full-time thing. I have like 3 full-time jobs, and it's a lot. And, you know, a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff can be mentally, emotionally, it just exhausts you and drains you physically as well. And so I'm so glad I just took that week off. And in no other job are you able to just take like a mental health week. And not only was I taking a mental health week, I was literally trying to like cure my body. My body was trying so hard. It was taking all of its energy to fight the infection that like I was just lethargic and tired and depressed, and I was not the best me that I could have been. It's so dumb. Like, I look at it and I'm just thinking, it's so dumb. It's one of those things where you're just like, get help. It's okay to ask for help. Like, you know, how are you going to be a great mom or a great friend or a great partner if you feel like crap all the time? So the second reason is just like I mentioned earlier, I did open up my Etsy shop. I opened it June 9th, and then from then on, it was a little bit crazy because I'm learning how to fulfill orders and shipping, which I'm still tinkering around with, and then obviously putting up new designs every single weekend, which ends up being more work on itself that I had no idea. And so you couldn't just throw something online and like hope that it will do well. Like, you have to promote it, you have to constantly have new inventory, and then have new products out, and I didn't realize that it was that much work. But I am very happy with it. I am fulfilled with it, and I haven't done anything that has brought me so much joy since opening this sticker shop. Yeah, it has been taking quite a bit of time. Now that it's in a pretty steady place, like, it's like having a newborn where you're just like, so much all the time, and trying to figure out everything. But once you have most of it figured out, it's just pretty good. I guess that's all I can say about that. But yeah, you guys, so last month I started the bullet journal rabbit hole, and I just dove into that rabbit hole because now I have a sticker shop for bullet journalers. So yeah, I really Alice in Wonderland that one. But yeah, so I told you guys last month that I'm gonna continue to do these monthly spreads, and I still want to do them. I'm sorry that it is a little bit late. It is like, you know, at the beginning of July now. So so yeah, it is late, but if you guys are like me and you're in the late crowd, then you will appreciate this video because you will be planning out your spread a little bit later too. So hopefully this will inspire you, and you know, this is a little bit of like shameless self-promo here because I am using stickers from my sticker shop to plan out this first layout. My stickers are a little bit different than a lot of other stickers that you would find on Etsy, just because the kit itself, the way I designed them is a little bit different. There are some things that are unique in my shop, I feel like, that you won't be able to find in other shops, and so I kind of just want to demonstrate how I use them so that you're not like confused when you get your kits, or if you see your kits and you're just like, well, what do you use this for, you know? So I guess I just wanted to just share that, and I fixed this sinus situation, and so yeah.
Okay, so this is my bullet journal, and I like a spiral bound notebook so that it's easier to flip through. This is dotted. You can't see it on camera, but there are little dots here, so it's easier to draw and sketch. Now the second notebook is where I keep all of my stickers, and I do all my sticker swatches and brainstorm ideas through this notebook. And we're going to be using the Golden Galapagos kit. It comes with 5 large sheets, the rainstorm tracker, 2 sheets of the gold vinyl leaves, and then vinyl underliner and vinyl to-do task checklists. And all of my monthly kits will come with its own coordinating pocket. So this is what it looks like. You just got to peel the adhesive off and attach it to your notebook, and you can store all of your stickers in there. For the cover, I'm also going to use the word July from my Lovely Months sheets. And then I'm using these. They're not on my shops. It's just something extra that I did personally for myself for personal use. And let's go ahead and get started on the cover. Okay, so the first page is going to be the cover page, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw a circle right on the cover page. And I'm just using a compass here. It gives you a perfect circle every single time, so why not invest in one? Okay, so back to my kit. I'm gonna go ahead and use all the deco here, and I just pretty much place the stickers along the circle to create like a tropical wreath. I think the beauty of this is that it's so easy. You can literally just peel and stick and just go around the circle, and it'll just come out beautifully every single time. I guess one tip I can give you is that you want to make sure that one side of the circle is a little bit more dense in the deco, and then you just fill up the wreath with something a little bit more light. This way the balance or the way it looks a little bit more interesting, but honestly you can really do whatever you want. I mean, rules are meant to be broken. So once I'm done with that, I just peel off the word July and I place it right in the center. So yeah, if you suck at calligraphy, this will also save you with that. Okay, so moving on to the next page, I am going to create an extended door on the right hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and rip out a page here and just trim off the little ridges. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place it right next to that one page and cut out a piece of tape and just tape it right to the side right there. Alright, so we're back to the cover. If you open up the cover, this is what it's going to look like, and then we have the extended door on the right hand side. Now on the left side, which is the underside of the cover, I'm going to go ahead and write the word Groody at the very top, and then I'm just going to decorate it with some tiny little leaves. I did not change this from last month either. I kind of kept it the same because I liked the way it looked. So I take a photo paper and I just went ahead and traced around it. So every single month I like to take some photos of Groody and then just kind of track what she looked like at the beginning, middle, and end of the month, because babies, they just grow way too fast. And yeah, it's been kind of fun for me because I get to look back and see how adorable she is. Now I'm just taking my marker and doing like an outline of the box, so it's like a drop shadow. And then I take some of the stickers and I strategically place it on the outline. This way when I post the pictures on it, it looks like the leaves and stuff are peeking through. So next I'm using this printable that I made a couple of months ago, and I just want to use them up. So what I'm going to do is write the word July at the very top in the green marker, and then in each of the boxes I'm just going to go ahead and color it in yellow, and then I fill it in with the dates. And because it is printed on sticker paper, I just peel it off and stick it right on the sheet. Would you guys be interested if I did this for the shop? I don't know if you guys would want that, but anyways, just let me know. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate it with some extra stickers, and yeah, that would be that page right there. Okay, so we're moving to the right hand side where the little flap is, and this is where I am going to jot down my income, my Etsy sales, and also my bills. Alright, so now I'm just going to decorate it with some leaves here, and I am going to use the golden tasks. I know it looks weird, but really it's technically just cut out bullet points onto vinyl, and you can pretty much label the bullet points as whatever you want. So for example, my Etsy here, I basically have each bullet points cut out for 31 days in July, and then I'm just going to label that for each single day on how many sales I've made that day. So for the bill, I'm also using the golden task as well, but it's going to be a little bit different. Basically, I have it going down vertically, and each one of those circles will denote a bill, and if I pay it off, then I just fill it in. That's pretty much it. So one of my favorite things about the golden task is that when you peel it, the little circles are left behind, and you can use them to decorate your calligraphy, or you can even decorate your nails. Just make sure you put a top coat over it. Okay, now we're going to do the underside of this door here, and it's going to be my running to-do list. So basically, there are some things that I need to do, but I don't know where to schedule it yet, so I just write it down here as just kind of like a little to-do dump. And then when I go through my weekly planning, I can just pull this to-do flap out and just kind of look at what I can schedule into that week. And as you guys can see, I'm using little gold dots to decorate the word to-do. So as you guys open it up, it's a pretty nice and cohesive looking layout, which I'm very happy about. And we're gonna go ahead and plan the first week of July. Okay, so for the weekly layout, I have this also included in the kit, and we have little watercolor strokes. It's printed on clear matte, so when you place it on the paper, it kind of looks like a stroke of watercolor, which I think is really cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and place 7 of them down, and then I use the little weekly days to denote the day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, I kind of do a little extra leaves and stuff here and there too. So in the kit, you'll also get a matte sheet with the numbers on them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place them next to the lettering day. And I think it just makes such a cool header with the sheer watercolor and then the matte numbers. Like, I just love different textures, you know? Also, my kit does include full boxes and headers as well that do fit in Erin Condren planners. So if you use an Erin Condren and not a bullet journal, it works for you as well. As you guys can see, I use the boxes for different things just to have it be a decorative element with the golden tasks next to it, so I can write the to-do stuff, and then I just fill in the little circles as I go throughout my day. On the right hand side here, you guys can see I created a goals box, which I also decorated with tiny little teardrop bubbles. Down below my goals, I have my Etsy goals, and I took the golden task and I kind of chop them up a little bit into 3 little bullet points. And then as you guys can see, I used the gold liners as well to underline some of my titles. You can use them for your weekly headers as well, and they turn out really, really cute. Okay, so right here for each of the golden tasks, I went ahead and marked it as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because those are the days when I fulfill and work on my orders. And each one of these bullet points have the word slip, package, and ship. And basically at the end of every day, I want to make sure that all 3 of those bullet points are filled in so that I know that I fulfilled the orders for that day. So moving on to my weekly tracker, I'm using the rainstorm tracker here, which also comes in the kit, but I do sell them a la carte as well. So I go ahead and I place the cloud down, and I draw out a couple of lines, and then I label each line for each day. Side note, the rainstorm tracker is cut out of vinyl, so you don't have to use it in the planner. You can use it to decorate a cup or a planner or a phone, so it's versatile. So the cute thing about this is that as I drink the water during the day, I will mark each ounce with a little raindrop, and you know, if you fill in the whole week, it kind of looks like a little rain cloud. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with my vitamins, because I do take quite a few vitamins during the day, and again, I labeled the days out and then the vitamins on the side. Okay, so then the last tracker will be the bottle tracker, and I still have to track this for her just because now she's on solid, so I kind of want to know how much she actually drinks when it comes to milk versus what she eats. So again, I have the bottles and I write out the days, and then I denote each one of her feeding with the little bottle here, and then I will write inside of the circle how many ounces she actually drank. Also at the very top, I do have a list of splurges, like on a weekly basis, you know, Pokeworks is going to be a splurge of mine, and I just like to keep track of them to know like what I kind of spend extra money on. Alright, let's do the last flip through. So we have the cover there, and then we have Growing Groody, what she's gonna look like for the end of July. Then we have that extra flip door with the full calendar of July, and then some trackers for income, my Etsy shop, and my bills. And then we close the extra door, and we have our to-do list right here. And then this is going to be the first week of July.
Alright you guys, so that is the month of July. I'm sorry if the audio is kind of like echoey. I am not using my lavalier mic, I'm just using my Rode right now. The Rode is great. Because we are in Texas, the ceilings in Texas are a little bit higher because, you know, heat rises and it's blazing hot here, and you need the heat to rise and not be here. Otherwise you'll be like stewy and muggy all day long. And so it echoes, you know, you're gonna hear lots of echoing, and I kind of stand further back from my camera because I use a 24mm to film with. I feel like I should do a video called like how I set up my filming situation and stuff. I don't know. Would you guys like that? If you want to know how I set up my filming situation, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will tell you all of the trade secrets. But you guys, that was my layout for the month of July. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to come back with August. I am designing my August kit right now, and it will probably go up in 2 weeks, so I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Hopefully hopefully by 2 weeks from now, I will figure out international shipping where I want to do like flat rate of like $3 or $4 because I know what they offer on Etsy right now is ridiculous, and I have so many of you guys like reach out to me and go, I really want to buy your stickers, but shipping is like double your dang stickers, and I'm just thinking, dang it, shipping, you ruined my life. So yeah, I'm kind of working on that, so I hope you guys can bear with me here. It's a new shop. I'm like a one-woman show still. I love all the attention on myself, but it's gonna be slow workings, but that's okay. Yeah, just keep an eye out for the August kit. There's a bunch of cool stuff that's on my stuff right now. I have a kit called Goodnight Moon, which is slightly inspired by Little Grudy Bear. You know, she's my heart. Actually, a lot of my kits are inspired by Little Grudy. Let's See was another one that, you know, I really, really loved because, you know, these past couple of weeks she finally got to go into the pool for the first time, and it's seriously the stinking cutest, and so I use it to do like a little scrapbook or a little daily journaling of her growth and what she eats and stuff. The newest kit that I also released last weekend is called Pink Posies. The reason why I made that one was because when Grudy Bear sleeps on her face and she wakes up, like her cheeks get so rosy and they just remind me of like little pink posy flowers. Like I don't know, she's a huge inspiration. She's just my little muse, and if you guys see my Instagram and Facebook, it's all about her now. So once she grows up, I'm probably just gonna be like, you want my Instagram handle, baby? You can have my 40,000 followers. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. The next one's gonna be my June favorite. I did not have a May favorite, just because May was just so busy that I didn't get to indulge in favorites. June, I got to a little bit, and we will do the June favorites in the next video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you for hanging out. If you like the video, like it down below. Subscribe to support my channel. That notification bell you have to hit. Notify all. So yeah, do that or don't, you know. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying. YouTube has just gotten annoying, you know. It's like, people subscribe to me. What? It's annoying. Honestly, like, YouTube, you've gotten annoying. Like, people subscribe to me. They already made the effort to, like, subscribe to me. Like, why do they have to be... I don't know with YouTube. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Remember to rock those Sloabies. Bye, 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 bye. So if you guys are like me, I run on Coffee, Target, and Amazon Prime. And of course, this is an Amazon Prime product. So you guys, Grudy had just recently turned 6 months, and I wanted to commemorate it by doing something really cute and fun. And I figured nothing is as cute as having her little foot like printed on